Well, hello everyone at YouTube. This is Karin at Karin's VSG. I'm coming at you with my 48-week update. And I was just looking at my stats again. Yeah, 48-week update. This is Friday, April 6th. It's my sister's birthday. Happy birthday, Mary Jane. And I just came back from a funeral of my middle school choir teacher. He passed away. So I actually participated in a little choir, impromptu choir from some of his choir students and some colleagues and some friends of his. So anyway, so here is my update for this week. I had a tough week. Something's going on inside of me and I don't know what was causing it. I think I have an idea, but I'm not sure. I stayed the same this week. So I am my weight, my current weight right now is 144.6 pounds. So I didn't lose any weight, I didn't gain any weight, stayed the same, which is kind of par for the course lately. So also this week I had what I thought might have been some, like, I don't want to say food poisoning because that's not what it was. My stomach hurt this week. I did something that caused it to hurt, and I don't know what it was. I didn't overeat that I know of. I mean, everything's so different right now. So I didn't overeat that I know of, but I went to bed that night and I actually like broke out into a cold sweat. And I thought there's something going on with my stomach. And I thought, oh no, did I eat something? Oh, that was Easter. That's what it was. It was an Easter day. And I did have pie. So I thought, well, I've had sweets before and it hasn't bothered me. So I only had this like little thin slice of blueberry pie. And so I don't know what was going on. I did have a couple of jelly beans, the little tiny Jolly Ranch jelly beans, I think they're called. Anyway, I had a couple of those, but I went to bed that night and I just broke out in this cold sweat. And then I was hot and then I was sweaty. And I thought there's something wrong with my stomach. But the whole next day, I had a fever. And so I don't know if it was just another bug that I picked up from my granddaughters or grandkids or what was going on, because I felt really, really tired. I felt weak. And so I don't know what it was. But then the next couple days, and even today a little bit, or yesterday a little bit, when I ate anything, my intestines hurt. Now my stomach didn't hurt, but my intestines hurt. And so I don't know what's going on with that. And I can't go to the doctor because we can't afford to go to the doctor right now. We have a deductible of $3,000. And so every time we go to the doctor, we have to pay until that $3,000 is spent. So I don't know what it was. But today I'm feeling a little bit better. I did eat at the funeral. After the funeral, I ate, they had what do they call it? Tater tot hot dish. Do you know what that is? It's like hamburger and green beans in a gravy with tater tots on top. And she had like a spoon about that big, and I took about that much of it. I told her, I said, just a half of a spoon. And then I had a little tiny breadstick. It was about this big. And I ate really, really slow, and I don't have that pain today. I'm not uncomfortable. So I don't know what it was. It could have been the stomach flu. I don't even know what it was. It just was weird. So anyway, so I'm staying the same. I'm just kind of doing the same thing. I did get out and walk a couple times this week, and now it's dropped in temperature again. We are freezing here again. This is unusual even for us to have snow and cold. I mean, really bad cold. Minnesota is getting hit with cold and snow that they're just not used to. Or, you know, it's happened before, but then it usually doesn't last long. But this is like lasting weeks, and it doesn't look like we're going to be warming up anytime soon. It doesn't, I mean, from what I can see. So it's been really cold again, and my fingers are starting to re-crack after they were starting to heal. My thumb and this finger and this finger here, I just can't heal them. Yesterday was my son's birthday, and because his birthday is in April, every year we used to take him bowling because there's not a lot of things for a kid in April to do in Minnesota that doesn't require them to go outside. Well, and it was weird. It's weird in the springtime because it's either too wet to do anything because it's melting, or it's not done freezing like this year. So we've always just taken him bowling. So we went bowling yesterday and we had a really good time. We only played one game, but I got 3 strikes. I was like, yay! I have never gotten 3 strikes in a row. But I tried a little bit of different technique, and I was looking to begin with. I look at the little arrows at the beginning of the lane, the little brown arrows and everything. They always tell you when you're learning to bowl, to look at those. Don't look at the pins. And that wasn't working for me. I was getting it was ridiculous. So I decided I was going to look at the ones further down the lane, and I did that 3 times in a row, and I got a strike every single time. And I'm like, are you kidding me? It was just unbelievable. And so then one of the other, my son's girlfriend's brother was there with us, and he was bowling. He was having a hard time bowling too. He was getting most of the pins down, but he couldn't get a strike. So I said, just look at those brown ones down the lane. And wouldn't you know, as soon as he looked at those and aimed for those, he got a strike. So it was really just kind of fun. And then we let the grandchildren, and we played also on some of the video games they have in there. It's a really nice bowling alley. And then I came home. But it was a good day. But I'm sore today. My back is sore, so that's something I'm not used to doing. I should just go there for fun because I like bowling. I mean, and it's a little bit of exercise. So anyway, but we were there for over 2 hours, I think it was, and it was really kind of fun. So anyway, I've been watching a few of you and keeping up with you, and I've actually started watching a few new ones. Bypass with Lean or Lynn, I'm glad that we connected. I don't know what happened with the email. Somehow it just didn't work. And I sent it, and it bounced right back at me. So I'm glad you mentioned that, and so you could get my email or get my mailing address. What else? So I went to the funeral today. Tomorrow I have to go to another funeral, so that means we're going back up to Orr for another funeral. A friend of mine, her husband passed away on Sunday on his way to church and had a massive heart attack, and so his funeral is tomorrow, and I want to be there for her because she's been very good to me over the years, so she's a good friend of mine. So keep their family in your prayers if you're a praying person. And I'm kind of really tired going to funerals. I really am tired of it. Since 2004, it seems like we've gone to at least, 2014, I'm sorry. If I counted from November of 2013 to now, I'll bet we've gone to 25 funerals. I'll bet, easily. It seems like all we do is go to funerals. But we're at that age, or that's part of our life too, and I'm 56, and so a lot of the people that raised us, reared us up, were role models to us, were family members, whatever it was. They're at the age where they're passing away. They're in their 70s and their 80s and their 90s. And I mean, both my husband and I've lost my mother in 2014. He lost his father a year ago, November. We've lost an uncle, an aunt, another uncle, a cousin. I mean, it's just been constant, and I mean, we're not done. I mean, I know there's more people that are getting that age, and they're gonna, go eventually. But it's sad. It's really just kind of like we don't want to bump up into the next level. We'd like to be the young ones, but this is part of life, and it's sad. But we know that we'll see them again one day if they are Christ followers. So that's a good thing. Also, my girlfriend who had surgery, she had surgery for hysterectomy a while back, and they nicked her colon, and so she ended up with sepsis and ended up in the hospital for I think 2 or 3 weeks, and now she's in not a nursing here, it's a rehabilitation center, and she'll be there for a couple months, and she's having a tough time of it. So if you're a praying person, pray for her also, because it's tough on her and her family. So I mean, really, I have it good compared to a lot of people, and I'm content with that. So we will be going up to see my daughter tomorrow, or we'll go to the funeral, and then we'll be staying at my daughter's house up there, and I'll get to see my grandchildren up there. So that'll be kind of fun, and hopefully we can help them with their bathroom that they found out has black mold in it, and they're taking that apart. So we can help with that, hopefully, or my husband can. I probably just get in the way. So anyway, so this week I stayed the same, and I can't wait for it to warm up. I thought by the 1st of April I'd be out walking every single day. I want to start walking like 2 miles a day. I have to measure out a route yet. I think that if I do the loop around, which in our town here, I'm I live on the west side of the main road going in town. But I think if I walk up to the main road and walk back down and right back here, I think that might be a mile. I'm not sure. So if I could figure out a loop for 2 miles or 1 mile even and just do it twice, I don't know. And then we have hiking trails on this side of us. So I went and did that hiking a couple weeks ago. So I'm not going to walk in the snow like that anymore because it's not that deep anymore. Anyway, so that's what I've been doing. I haven't had my grandchildren every day this week. I had them one day, I think, and then a little part of a day. And so, but we saw them yesterday at the party, and so that was good. So my husband and I are just trying to figure out what we're going to do this weekend. I am blessed. I am blessed that I still have my husband and my kids and my grandkids. I feel very blessed, and so that makes me happy. All right, I don't know what else I can tell you. Oh, don't forget my contest. If you watched my video 2 weeks ago, and I don't think I can link it in the top because I'm taking this on my phone and I don't know how to do all that stuff. So if you watched my video 2 weeks ago, I have a contest going that I will put your name in a hat, or I will draw a name. If you go to that video and tell me what did you meet your goal weight at a year? How much weight did you lose by a year? And then how much weight did you lose after your year surgiversary? And any advice to break a stall? And if you had like a long stall like I've actually had a long stall. I would say I've been stalling since week 32. Yeah, week 32, and this is 48. So that is that's 16 weeks. I've been at right around 145. Yeah, I bounced up to 149 at 9 and then back down to 143. 143.8 is my lowest. So if you know how to break that stall, I mean, I did talk to my nutritionist, as I mentioned last week, and she told me I'm at a good BMI. But I know I need to lose a little bit more. I know I have more stomach here to lose, which reminds me I was going to give you a body shot. I don't think I've done that. And I don't have anything to compare it to, so I'll try to figure out how to put pictures in. I don't know how I can do that. I really am disappointed that I can't use Microsoft's Movie Maker anymore. It's very frustrating because now I got to learn a whole new movie thing, and it's very frustrating. So anyway, if you can give me some advice for that, then I will put your name in a hat and I will draw for a prize. And also, if you haven't by now, if you haven't subscribed and liked my videos, please do that. And I can't think of anything else right now. I just wanted to do a quick update, and a quick update turned to 13 minutes. So anyway, so also, would you please pray for my uncle in Germany. He is 90 years old and he has kidney failure and he's not doing well. So we will probably lose him, speaking of funerals. I will not be able to go because I do not have a passport. And so we were starting to make plans to go there this summer, but I don't think we will make it. In fact, I think that message was from my cousin Wilfried. So I will check on that. I have to translate it on Google Translate before I can read it. Anyway, so please keep him in your prayers and the family over there. He is the only uncle that I met from Germany. The other uncle that I knew was here in America. He sponsored my father to come to America. And then the only other person I've met from Germany is my Uncle Walter's grandson. That's the only people I've ever met. But Facebook has been great. I've gotten to know my cousins through Facebook. Otherwise, I'd never seen them or met them or talked to them before that. So it's kind of a wonderful format for that. Anyway, so I'm going to let you go. And don't forget to subscribe and like. And I will catch up with you next week. And I will start putting the names in the box for the prize. All right, and I will talk to you guys next week. Wish me luck this week. Yeah, I hope I lose some more. So just keep me in your thoughts and your prayers. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.